Well, move over peaches and pecans, or pecans, however you say it. Georgia may soon have a new crop take over the state.
Olive trees are being planted in Hawkinsville, and in a few years, it is very likely Georgia will become very competitive in the olive market. Take a look at how olive trees could mean big business for the state.
We all know about peaches.
22 acres here.
Pecans, they're a thing of the past.
And I've got 13,200 trees planted here.
This land is all about the almighty olive.
Olives like it hot and dry.
And Bob Kruger is all about olive oil.
We plant 600 per acre. This is in what's known as a super high density or ultra high density planting.
Olive oil because 98% of the 74 million gallons consumed in the U.S. every year is imported. And when Bob heard that,
believe me, there is money to be made in olive oil.
Green was all he could see.
Can you say, well, gee whiz, we're only producing 2% of our own consumption here. That's a tremendous market potential there. It's got new growth coming on right here.
This is a new adventure for Bob.
I'm ready to see this stuff take off.
A learning process for the first-time olive grower.
It's all been just a truly educational process.
These trees aren't even a year old, but already they've shot up like weeds.
But we ought to be looking good this year.
And Bob has faith in a couple of years, we're going to have something to brag about.
We want to keep it so that it becomes more like a hedge, if you would.
So just how big do these trees really get? Well, this one here is about 3 years old. It's 6 feet tall. It hasn't started producing fruit yet. That actually won't come for about another year.
There's a demand for good olive oil. I mean, once you taste really good olive oil, you'll never go back to buying it off the shelf in the store again.
So while they may not be ripe for the picking yet,
I think Georgia has really good potential for developing olive oil.
And by the way, Bob added that since the United States isn't part of the International Olive Oil Council, most of the oil we consume isn't necessarily 100% olive oil. Now, there's no standard for what goes into a bottle or where the olives are grown, so even though your bottle may say extra virgin oil from Italy, it may not be really extra virgin or from Italy.